Welcome to Poetry Palace TV. I am Tom Beal. I am the poet that wrote Diary of a Poet, which we are reading. The reason for the show is Volume 18. Volume 18 is Internal Revolutions. As you know, if you've already been here or if you're new coming back, it's a volume of poetry I've been writing to my late wife who passed in 2020, January. And that's last time I tried that out, I couldn't read it out loud, so the idea was to start the show, go through my poetry. A year from now, I will be at a point where maybe I can read it out loud, and every year it gets a little easier. 4 years is coming up in 3 days. So that's where we are with that, and this is episode 5, which I probably should have said earlier. And we are still in volume 1, just scribbled words, which I started selling on the street in 1986. And we are at poem 57. Loneliness is a very sad thing. An empty space, a burning pain, a cavity, growing bigger, harder to fill, a lack of reason, the act of frustration, silent awareness that the past is void and the future may hold the same. It is as cold as night, as dark as black. A blind man, groping, grasping only things which prove he is lost. A prison cell without a mate, without a key. 58. The skies are dark with winter's fury, threatening to storm, and I sit in our place of meeting, coffee to keep warm. I think of past conversations, making every moment best. Now as days pass along life's travel, I put it to the test. I study thoughts, me as the jury, trying not to purge, even but a single second, though it is temptation's urge. I put away those that are useless, keeping only the good. From what I see behind your eyes, the way that you too would. I have a book, though now at home, pages in to start. And as you said, it has begun to touch my open heart. You are honest hope of choices I can make, of all I see and all I say and all that I can take. I pray that you not disappear as many on my way, and that I do not offend in anything I say. Number 59. I woke up last night around 1:45. I was feeling kind of lonely and I really wanted you. I had been dreaming about mad dogs in the dark. Cannot see where they are, just hear their echoed bark. A daisy in a field all covered up with snow. Trees bent over where the cold winds blow. The hollow howl of a wolf, hungry and cold. The lonely call of a man growing old. Crazy things I always think are only here to hide away. The loneliness in the past. I woke up in the past today. If only a conversation could last forever and again, I think I would start one with you and spend forever with a friend. Number 60. The snow of coming winter, topped by rain of passing fall, the sense of each's era, the sound of each's call. There is talk that fills the air, there is no silence to be found. And on our corner of the world, it comes as such a pleasant sound. When family gathers closely in the spirit of the day, reminiscent conversations and traditions, games to play. Brother, mother, father, daughter, cousin, aunt, and uncle, relations great, grand, and small. And in the warmth of the reunion, there are smiles upon them all. Number 61. The children play on slides and swing, and from afar I sit and watch, and in their joy I laugh. The couples dance, slow in the eve, and from the bar I sit and watch, and in their joy I laugh. And many days my heart does bleed, Pains of life still mar, and though my eyes are full of tears, I laugh. Number 62. To my librarian, as I stand, my mind is wandering, a peaceful look upon your face. Quietly you work the puzzle until each piece has found its place. So many facts great in value come to you every day. They might pass others, but you store them to release in your own way. With such intent you read the knowledge, with such ease you lay it down. Without thought you play the peasant, when to me you wear a crown. With the urges of a scholar, you press to learn some more. And again I am standing off behind, just like before. Again you are sitting, unaware that it is me. If at last you would only notice, and to yourself give me the key. Number 64. Over in the big country, noon and midnight within its bound, where rock is just beginning and designer jeans are seldom found, where rules are placed upon you and there is no need to vote, where freedom is a dream across an ocean on a boat, where cars are for the rich and letters censors view, where the rights of many are selected by a few, where news is dictated, choose what to believe, where home is decided with little chance to leave, where you watch what you say or risk to disappear, where even your religion is practiced deep in fear. There are no discos dancing far into the night. Just because they are wrong, it does not make us right. 67. Fantasies. The world is full of fantasies, not children's game at all. I first admit to fantasies, imagination's call. Around the world and back again in just an afternoon. Passion growing on summer's eve, escorted by the moon. A chance to ride an eagle's back to mansions in the sky. Should I pass up a chance like this, my only chance to fly? Number 68. If I were Howard Hughes, I would buy you fields of flowers. Round a castle on a hill, you would be the queen of the ball. If I were Edgar Allan Poe, you to me would be the thorn of my tear, and the cruel world would be shredded, and my pity would be in vain. If I were William Shakespeare, I would write plays for you with clowns and jesters, just to watch you smile from behind the curtain on the stage. If I were Michelangelo, I would paint portraits of you in gowns of gold, doves framing your sky, with your arms outreached beckoning me, a lonely tear in your eye. But I am not, no want to be, for I am Thomas Beal, the juggler of words, sometimes caged with myths and idiosyncrasies, yet standing still, the pen painter, my mind silhouetted before you in shades of ink. Number 69. Out on the edges, you can see where you have been, hear the echoed laughter, see the struggles you had then, all the pretty faces and all the ugly frowns, the desolate places in the city with its clowns. You look back at the circles, figurative footsteps on the ground. Looks like a trapped animal, clawing dirt, going round and round. There are the non-believers. There is nothing you can say. They know they will lose, but still they pretend to play. Then you turn from the vision, trying to learn from what you have seen. And tomorrow on the edges, you swear you will know what they mean. Number 70. A world full of countries. A country full of counties. A county full of cities. A city full of blocks. A block made up of streets. A street full of buildings. A building full of apartments. An apartment full of rooms. A room full of people. A person full of thought. Number 72. A poem is easily written if no meaning is implied. A poet is also ruin, may he tread the shallow side. Poetry was not created for word alone written down, nor the fool the talent given of a poet play the clown. A waste I again will shout, 'tis my honor, 'tis my gain. An insult I shall take it right again, lest I shout in vain. I may be the fool so taken, yet I fool not with the skies. I waste not, nor the insult. My pen just paints, my heart just cries. Number 73. She is so sweet lying there, her baby blue eyes closed. Her hair rooted dark to light, soft and silky. Her smile decorates her angel face. She breathes so light a flower would not move. Her eyes move slowly behind closed lids, and I wonder what she might be dreaming. And I am satisfied to watch her. For soon I will smother her with kisses, for I love her deeply. She is my baby, Jennifer. Number 74. Music is a river formed by many streams, sometimes reality, often holding dreams. Quietly through forests, cascading over waterfalls. Dirty in the city, it hardly moves at all. There is room for the children, room for you and me. Current only to feel, waves that you can see. It tangles with our world, present on every shore. Always leaves you hanging, crying out for more. Number 77. Have you the time to bring a smile to a stranger's face? Or a child's broken toy replace? Have you the time, a lonely soul, to befriend? A broken heart to mend? Have you the time to condemn a world grown cold? Avoid the absent-minded old? Have you the time Grave's flowers to arrange? Have you the time to try and bring a change? Along my way there came a person, receptive, warm, and glad, who helped me through the storm when things were bad. One who waited for my visits, always with a smile. Although busy, decorated them with laughter and with style. An ear that hears and listens to all that I have said, has a life and also problems, but wants to help instead. How could I have failed to notice who stood in front of me? This young person is a woman throughout and beautifully. Number 81. I smile because of long conversations, of serious words and laughter. The time we spend isn't just minutes and hours. Days wasted seem far gone. When I talk to you, time seems to stand still. But when you are gone, it seems it was far too short. Neither exists the solitude. Even when the words come at the end of a movie, the screen is not gone, for another will come. It is not that you fail to meet my expectations, but rather you far exceed, and my want for you burns beyond control when we cannot be together. Likewise, the explanation of my feelings for you exceeds the communications of words, and all there is for me to do is to love you and be glad, because I am not just me, nor you just you, but you and I are us. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Poetry Palace TV. I hope you enjoyed what you heard. If you would like to read it at a faster or slower pace, you can just go right here to poetrypalacegiftshop.com. It is all available there to read for free. It's just a funny name I've been dragging around with me. And if you think somebody you know might like this, please recommend it to them as well. I am Thomas Beal, and I hope to see you next week. Adios.